too many Canadians are the target of hate crimes, and we as a country have to do something about it.
Statistics Canada's latest report reveals that the number of police-reported hate crimes sharply increased in Canada in 2020 by 37%. The data shows hate crimes targeting race or ethnicity rose by 92% in Black communities, 152% against Indigenous peoples, and 301% for East or Southeast Asian communities. This largely due to the coronavirus pandemic.
Part of what's going on is that the COVID and the pandemic have really shaken everyone's idea of normality, their sense of safety. I think there's a lot of uncertainty and fear going around that's really like tearing at the fabric of our multicultural society, if you will. And when people are afraid, they like to scapegoat.
But advocates say solutions are not going to come easy.
What do we do about it? I think one issue is we need to come up with a consistent and coherent strategy or plan of action for authorities to act with civil society to bring down the level of hate and intolerance and level of violence. And we need to be very, very resilient and very, very persistent in doing so, because otherwise, hate will choose any victim that society forgets.
Marginalized communities say having Statistics Canada data back up what they have been saying for over a year is a big step.
For action to take place at the institutional level, you need to first acknowledge that the problem exists in the first place. And I think these hard numbers really paint the picture of what's happening on the ground right now. And now it's time for the government to step up and take action.
Since April 2020, the Quebec Anti-Asian Hate Facebook group has received thousands of testimonies of racist attacks. One of the page administrators says it has given the community a safe space to share difficult and traumatic stories, something that hasn't been common in the Asian community before last year.
Yes, the numbers are rising, but in a way, as a community member, we like to hear that. We like to hear that that the Asians are reporting and that we're breaking those taboos. For the numbers to see, to be able to gather this data, and for people to see that they're not alone, that it's okay to report. There has been an awakening in the communities.
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.